My goal is no longer to get more things done, but rather to have less to do. Now, minimalism is about trying to simplify your life, saving time, saving money, saving energy from all that stuff that doesn't really matter and putting it towards those things that make a huge impact in your life and really bring you a lot of joy and value. And there are so many different ways to do this, so I wanted to go over some of my favorite ones right now. Learn about money. As you learn all that stuff that they didn't teach you in school about how to budget, how to save money, how to earn more, how to start investing, you start to attract more wealth. You start to earn more, you start to have more money in general, and then you can pay off debt and reduce some of that stress. You can start investing and having your money earn more money so that you don't have to earn as much, and maybe you can work less, you'll have less stress, you'll have more money to do the things that are important to you. So as you learn more about your finances and more about money, it makes your overall life more simple. Take some time and explore some different habits that will help you reduce your stress. So whatever that is for you, whether it's doing yoga, meditating, for me, it's going to the gym a couple times a week, and kind of like each time I go, I feel better for the next few days. So it's finding those little 5-minute or even hour-long things, and even when life is crazy, making time to do them consistently so you can reduce your stress and spend more time enjoying your life and doing the things that are important to you. Make a simple morning routine. I've found that when I do the same thing every single morning, it really sets up my day for success. And when I don't follow my morning routine, I feel a little off. I don't get as much accomplished. Take a little bit of time for yourself to focus on getting your mind in the right spot at the beginning of your day. Trust me, it'll change your life. Take a few minutes and declutter at least one room in your house so that you have a little bit of space that is calm and relaxing and kind of encourages you to do that with the rest of your house. Especially when you're getting started, just having one room that's kind of like a sanctuary, just taking the few hours, getting it done, and then trying to keep it that way can give you motivation to do that with the rest of your house, reduce some stress, and really just kind of simplify your life. Quit your job. No, that's terrible advice. If you don't like your job, do something about it. So it turns out about 85% of people actually hate their jobs or strongly dislike them. So if that is you, actually just doing something about it. Like, I didn't like the job where I was. I didn't want to do that for the next 10, 20, 50 years. So I did something about it. I started investing in real estate and I started the YouTube channel, nights, weekends, side hustles. So whatever it is for you, it might take years to actually start seeing rewards from these things and start actually getting to the place you want to be. But if you never take action, you're going to be stuck there, and you don't want to look back later in life and just kind of regret that you never took that shot. Take a few minutes and plan out your day, whether that's in the morning or at night. I've been doing this for almost a year now, just sitting down and writing out the 5 things, the 8 things, the 10 things that I want to get done that day. It's not all that hard to do. It doesn't take that much time or money, but it really helps me to focus on the things that are truly important to me and get me a lot more productive and realizing what's all the nonsense that's getting in the way and what are those things that will truly make an impact in my life. Oh, wait a minute. If you guys are enjoying all these completely unnecessary transitions and getting some value out of this video, feel free to drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss any future content. Put out a decluttering box. This is honestly one of my top favorite things to do. I have this box always sitting around, and as the weeks go on, I continually fill it up with just random stuff that's sitting around, and it makes decluttering a lot more simple. Pack lighter. So I've actually tried to make sure that on the last couple trips that I've taken, I have taken nothing with me but one backpack, nothing else. I didn't need multiple suitcases full of stuff of, just in case this, just in case that, but finding out what are the really essential things that I'm absolutely going to need. And if there's little stuff I don't need to bring it, I can always go out and get stuff. You never really get to the point where you're like, oh, I wish, I brought that extra suit just in case, or the, the third pair of shoes. Like what are the basics you need to get by, and then you have that freedom of, you don't have to carry all this crap around the airport or on the plane or pay extra for it or drag it all over the place, when you usually only use like probably half the stuff that you bring, unless you're already a really good packer. So that's just something that's been really fun for me, is just try to narrow it down and only bring what I actually need. I've also seen a bunch of benefits from having a minimalist wardrobe. It was actually the thing that cured my Shopaholic ism. I went from always getting the cheapest thing to getting stuff that was actually good and high quality stuff. Now, so far I've been wearing these cut stuff for over a year now, and none of my shirts have worn out. They're all like quality. They fit me really well. I enjoy wearing them. I think having a minimalist wardrobe also makes you feel confident. You have to shop less. There's just a bunch of different benefits. Now, Cuts is a sponsor of mine that I've talked about a lot. Obviously, I love them. I think they're great for athletic young guys. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're gonna fit really well. They're gonna be nice quality ones that will last for a long time. So if you guys wanna check them out, link is down in the description with a discount code. Just close some of your tabs. A little tip that I have used is the 20-second rule. If you can get back to something in 20 seconds, just close it down and only have one tab open if you can get back to it in just a few seconds, which most things on your computer, honestly, you can. That way you don't see up on the side, ooh, you got a new email, and that email leads you to Facebook, and Facebook leads you to something else. Next thing you know, it's been half an hour and you're not focused on the thing you should be focused on. So just kind of cutting out some of those distractions, making it a little harder to get to them, has definitely saved me a lot of time and really helps me focus on really getting the important stuff done. This is where we start giving advice from very wise goats, and that is to be prepared, and this lesson must be shared. Be prepared. This lesson must be shared to be prepared. So actually this one's pretty simple. Ironically, just when you leave the house, be prepared. Bring food with you, bring snacks with you, bring water with you. That way you don't have to worry about where are we gonna eat, what are we gonna do for lunch. It's like this constant thing. We have to stop and get water, we have to stop and do this, we have to stop and get coffee. If you actually just take like a minute before you leave the house, you can save yourself an hour of going out to eat. You can eat your leftovers, you can save money, save time, save stress. Just be prepared. Just embarrass yourself. Wait a minute, that's what I'm about to do. Listen to music. We all get down or unmotivated or stressed out. Sometimes just turning on that perfect song or 17 of the perfect songs and dancing or blaring them in their headphones can change the outlook of your entire day. Find the foods that are right for you, that'll actually make you feel better, that will give you energy. Actually, over the past couple years, I have started to find out what foods make me feel better, and I have stopped eating gluten, stopped eating mostly dairy, stopped eating sugar as well, started having a lot more fruits and vegetables. And since I've started to make that choice, started to make that decision and eat a lot better, I have felt better. I've kept my weight under control a lot easier. It simplifies a lot in your life when you stop eating junk food and start to eat healthy. I don't usually do this, but a quick update. Some of these berries are a little on the not good side, so that was a rather gross experience. Take a few minutes and just do nothing. I try to take some time every now and then, set a timer for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, and just go outside with no headphones, no phone, no distractions, and just like listen to the sounds of outside. Now, of course, if you don't have an outside or you don't like your neighbors watching you while you're filming yourself, then you can do this inside as well. Just taking a few minutes, a few times a week. It's really hard to do, to actually sit down and do nothing without constantly like, I gotta check my phone, gotta check my email, gotta do this, gotta do that. Just taking some time to reset can really help you creatively, can be really recharging. It's a hard thing to do, surprisingly, but it is very helpful. So I read a shockingly scary thing that the average person will spend an average of 44 years of their life looking at a digital screen, whether that's your computer, your phone, gaming, watching TV. And since I've moved to this new house where I am now, I've stopped consuming as much, stopped taking in as much information, been trying to be on my phone under an hour a day, stopped watching TV pretty much entirely. And since I have started to do that, since I've started to consume a lot less, I've actually noticed a lot more freedom in my life, a lot more mental clarity, getting a ton more stuff done when you add up all those extra multiple hours every single day into productive stuff that actually does reduce your stress and actually does accomplish stuff. So just spending less time on a screen will actually give you a lot more time in the real world. All right, ready? oh, like 8 things just cracked, but try exercising a lot more. Helps your self-confidence, helps you feel better, less health problems. It's good for you. Exercise. Just write stuff down before you forget it. Good ideas, bad ideas, lunch appointments. I used to forget stuff all the time. You're always sitting there like, I feel like I had something going on tomorrow, but I don't know what it is. You ever been there? I have, all the time. Now, as soon as I make an appointment, I put it on my phone calendar. If I have a video idea or something else, I put it in my book with all these other ideas because I forget stuff all the time. So just write it down immediately. Be frugal. Start saving your money, start budgeting. I think this is one of the most important things anybody can do to release stress and simplify their lives, is because we spend the best part of every day of the best years of our lives working for money. So don't let that go to waste. Prioritize your sleep. Make an evening routine, set bedtimes that you have to go to bed by. Just kind of structure your life so that you can actually pay attention and make sleep an important thing so that you can function better the rest of your day. All right, the last one is to do less, which is why I'm leaving this at 19 instead of 20. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please subscribe. We're getting close to 100K. We're trying to get there in the next few months. Big things coming up, huge things. Hope you enjoy them. Goodbye. Cured my shopaholicism. It was the thing that kind of cured my shopaholicism.